Hello everyone, my name is Clyde Temple, and it is my hope that the peace of God that passes all understanding rest, rule, and abide with each and every one of you. Well, we're on the last few days of the campaign, and we know now who we're going to pick to be the President of the United States, and we have some final business to take care of. The first of which is to let everyone understand we do know who we want to run this country. We want Barack Obama to run this country because John McCain has shown that he has failed the judgment test in his picking of a vice presidential candidate. His vice presidential candidate has failed the test in knowing what a vice president is supposed to do in daily work, as well as in a general paradigm or point of view as to what a vice president is supposed to do. And this vice presidential candidate has also brought this NASCAR nasty sort of racist, it's really hard to know how to explain what this fool has brought to the forefront of what is supposed to be a good and decent discord so that we can find out who should be the president and vice president of these United States. And Sarah Palin has demonstrated, along with her NASCAR friends, that she has no business in the White House. She has no business in the vice presidential residence. She might want to visit as a tourist, but never as an occupant to do our business. Next, let's understand something, Mr. McCain. No matter how many times you send a Sean Hannity, no matter how many times you have a Rush Limbaugh, no matter how many times you have a Babe Buchanan, no matter how many times you have all these pundits say that the polls are tightening, that is simply not true. Because when it comes down to it, there have been so many people to vote early that your pool of potential pollsters is shrinking. So the only people who are left who haven't voted are Republicans who will vote for John McCain anyway. And naturally, because there's so many of you who haven't voted, who are stupid enough to not have voted, there are more of you. Because the people have largely, by and largely, made their choice. We are coming out in droves early and often to let you know that you won't be running this country. What are the results of these McCain attacks? Well, first of all, when you look at what these attacks against Barack Obama has done for the McCain-Palin ticket, it's failed to produce to the American people evidence that John McCain is capable of running this country. Secondly, he's failed to increase his fitness to lead us past what he and his friends say that this country is mired in, which is corruption, lies, and all kinds of other things that we don't even see yet. He has failed to show us that he can lead this economy out of the doldrums. He has failed to show us that he can lead us to the place in the waters where the winds blow so that the sails of this country can catch the wind and sail into the sunset or into the sunrise. It's important to know that no matter how many times you lie against our candidate, he has, will, and will continue to rise above your cheap, petty attacks. Last night's presentation to the people of the United States was a final call to battle. It let everyone know this is what we want to do. This is what we have to do. I have heard you. I know what it is that you need, and this is how I will respond. All John McCain and his people have said is that we will continue to do the same things we've always done. We will continue to give the biggest chunk of money to those who want to send jobs overseas. Big oil, big business. And we will continue to let people who desperately want to better their lives languish in the same old trickle-down economic and voodoo economic tendencies and paradigms that they have thought should be running this country. And if you think about it, 20 of the last 28 years have been under Republican rule. And where's it gotten us? Right where we are now. To a point in time where we have decided enough is enough. So the next few days, I want to call everyone to do a few things. If you voted early, remind everyone around you to exercise your right to vote. If you're going to vote on election day, God bless you. I guess you have your reasons. But if you have voted early already, and it is election day, go out to the polls. Bring food, bring water, chairs, blankets, so that those who decide to do their duty on that day can do it with a little more dignity, a little more comfort, as they walk into history, as they wait, as they will on that day, so that they can make their voices heard. Today, a sad thing happened. A man who was 74 years old died of a heart attack while waiting to vote. He was trying to vote early. God bless this gentleman. God bless this United States of America. It's important that even in the act of voting, if we just happen to not make it through the process, we have to try. Because God wants us to have a future and a hope. And that hope is in Barack Obama. God bless you. God bless America. And more importantly, America bless God.